And finally tonight, WBIR 10 News reporter Jim Matheny shows us of all the stories from the blizzard of '93, nobody has one quite like the caretaker at the LeConte Lodge.
Maybe a once-in-a-lifetime event.
For all of Rick Morgan's travels, it's hard to top the winter he spent as caretaker at the LeConte Lodge during the blizzard of '93.
It snowed from the left, from the right, from the ground, the most extreme by far.
Morgan did not have a camera, so he's one of the only people to actually see the record-setting superstorm at its peak. In a day and a half, the blizzard piled more than 5 feet of snow on top of one of the highest summits in the Smokies.
I measured like 63 inches of snow.
For context, here's a shot of the drifts at the lodge after 20 inches of snow. So just triple it.
I had snowshoes with me, and I remember walking across the tops of the buildings up there where the snow had drifted so high. And then I proceeded to shovel, make a path. I literally started up here.
Morgan had everything he needed to weather the storm. The lodge is already stocked with supplies and operates without electricity.
I was better off than probably everybody else was because I had the propane, kerosene heat, Park Service radio, battery-operated television. I was watching it all.
A few days later, WBIR caught up with Morgan and another hiker when they made it down Alum Cave Trail together.
The whole trail was just gone. The drift basically buried the entire trail.
Even with snowshoes, it's hard. It's the hardest walk I've ever done in my life coming down through there.
You'd have to stop and rest. Every few feet, it was real rough.
But I remember there was a hand cable at one point. We would dig in and find the cable.
And then there's hand cables up through there. And I went off at one point and kind of grabbed a hold of a tree, and he actually pulled me back up or I'd have been gone.
I don't know if I would have died, but I would have been hurt. It was an experience.
For all the cliffhangers that came with traveling through the storm, Morgan says the memory that may never be topped is the beauty of Mother Nature's power.
I think of it often, and I will never forget it. Absolutely breathtaking, beautiful. These mountains here are truly a treasure.
In the Great Smoky Mountains, Jim Matheny, WBIR 10 News.